Hi everybody, welcome to another of my reviews. Today we are doing a review on Source hydration products. So I have two separate Source bladders here. I've got this Army, well, it would have been issued, but it was a brand new Army 3-liter 100-ounce bladder. And then I've also got this brand new 1-liter Coyote bladder. So both these are new. This one's just out of the wrapper, but it's still brand new. And this is the Army issued one, or at least the older one. It's like new old stock. It has the foliage hydration tube, and then you've got the green cap top here instead of the Coyote or tan one. Big thing I really love about Source bladders, and the reason I'm moving to Source bladders and the Source system over my Camelbak stuff that I have that's all getting old now, is I enjoy the modularity of Source. I also like their bladders themselves. So one of the things I like feature-wise is the bottom here of the bladder. You've got this disconnect hose system. So now you can route your hose through Molly and other channels, and then plug it into your bladder separately. The Source bladders themselves are usually this, or at least the military ones, are this green color. It's like a welded plastic. And then you've got two methods to fill and enter your bladder. You've got this cap here, which would be what you would like put in your typical hydration bladder pack, where you can access the top. This would poke through and stick out, and then you could do that. Or if you could pull the bladder out, this is one of the things I love about the Source, is you've got this open top system to fill or clean it. Source is made in Israel, as you see here, and it's a pretty innovative company. I like the clip here is dummy corded to your bladder. That is another feature I do like. I had a Condor bladder that I didn't realize was a Source copy until recently, until getting my hands on these. And I had a similar top entry that was not as easy to put on and off, and it was not tethered, and I've since lost it, so that's kind of useless. All right, so we also have, which I got with this is the USMC hydration tube kit for Source. Comes with this Camelbak adapter, so you could run this on a Camelbak if you really wanted to, vice the Source system. So your Source will plug into that, and this would go into a Camelbak bladder. The USMC tube here, this and these can be had pretty cheap online. These things are can be had for as low as like $1 or $2 plus shipping. So these things are really great. It's a Coyote weaved like outer sheath for the tube. But what makes this one different from this foliage one is this one is a simple just straw style where you just suck on it. You don't have to bite, and then you close it. I do like the caps being dummy corded tethered to your actual valves, and that's pretty cool too. So this, like I said, this is the USMC replacement. It's got a fixed valve, but it's got the same bottom connection to clip into the Source bladder. Right. Moving on. I have these 3 other items here that also came in from Source. I've got a replacement hydration tube kit. So this is the QMT upgrade. Then I've got the storm valve, and I've got the magnetic clip, all for this system here. So this is pretty awesome, and the whole point of this is for upgrading this bladder to the QMT system. So this is your QMT tube, and what it has is it has the same QD quick connect style on the front of the tube that is like on the bladder. So that would click into there, and then you have your valve. This is a very similar valve, same basic style valve as the USMC tube, and it's still wrapped, but this was just pull out, twist, and then suck on it like an actual straw. And then this valve connects into there, so now you can swap your valves out depending on what you like, what your preference is, or what's going on. And the valve does have a 360 degree turn to it, so it's easier to grab, and it's not in a fixed orientation. And then I also have this awesome Source magnetic clip. It's a very small piece of kit, but it's pretty great. So this would slide into your MOLLE straps or a backpack strap of some type. And then this goes on your valve, or not your valve, your hose. If I can get it to actually go on. There we go. It clips onto your hose, and now you're good to go. I really like that. I think it's great. One of the issues I've run into is when you're routing and you storing your hose, and this magnetic clip kind of solves that issue. So definitely a interesting piece of kit to grab for your Source system. All right, last but not least, we have the Source 1 liter. Get this out of here. So this 1 liter is a QMT system. That's what I was upgrading this older bladder that I have to, is the new QMT setup. So your documentation that comes with it, and then it tells you what QMT's quick mate technology. It's pretty great. So on this 1 liter hydration, we've got this little piece of Velcro that is on the tube itself. And then we've got your QMT tube. And you've got your small 1 liter bladder. It's just like the larger bladder, just smaller. Except this one does not have the spigot top here. It's just, if I can get the damn thing to come off. There we go. Good Lord. Slide, open, fill, roll over to close, and then slide back on. And that is how you secure this bladder. Pretty cool bladder. It's really small. I like the fact that it's a smaller footprint. It's going to go in a beaver tail. Gives me a little better use out of it. A little smaller, like I said, footprint. And then I can also run this in something like a what's that thing called? A charge pouch from Eagle Industries. This would fit really great in there. And I could probably even get this into a large GP pouch, or maybe even a 200 ounce saw pouch, because it's not gigantic. And that's something I like. So this is just my overview of sword hydration stuff that I've been picking up and what I'm switching to. Overview, I really like the QMT system. That's kind of my new go-to. That's why I was upgrading this bladder to a QMT hose as well. This USMC hose is a great addition. It's a nice upgrade from one of the standard bite valves, if that's what you had, because it's got the same kind of valve that the QMTs have, as far as just the hot straw style, just, you know, twist, suck, go, it's done. And I do like that. I got that like really cheap. That's kind of why I picked it up. And I also picked it up to give me an option if I didn't want the QMT at the time. I could have just a standard hose, and it gives me a way to set this hose up in another piece of kit, like a pack or something, and then I can have it pre-staged, and all I have to do is just plug it into the bladder and just put a bladder in, and I'm good to go. So that's my overview of, I'm repeating myself. I'm not feeling it today, guys.